The last time Apple released an iPad mini was almost 3 years ago. The 6th gen iPad mini is the oldest mini variant currently available and is due for an upgrade. However, in November 2023, trusted Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo predicted a 7th gen iPad mini might arrive in the latter half of 2024. The good news is that lower inventory of iPad mini 6 at Apple stores suggests the update could come sooner. There's speculation that October could bring the refresh, although it's unclear if Apple plans to hold an event that month. If it happens, what exciting features will the new iPad bring to the table? In this video, we will talk about all the speculations regarding the iPad mini 7 and tell you what to expect from it. Apple introduced a new design for the iPad mini 6 by adopting the boxier shape with flat edges, which is now standard across its iPad lineup and many iPhone models. As a result, the new iPad mini is likely to retain a similar look, with only minor adjustments. However, new color choices have been circulating in recent rumors. The current iPad mini comes in space gray, starlight, pink, and purple. Apple might take a cue from the iPhone 16 color palette, possibly offering the 2024 iPad mini in black, blue, green, yellow, and pink. That said, this is purely speculative for now. The iPad mini 7 could finally fix the jelly scrolling issue that plagued the iPad mini 6. Currently, when you scroll on the mini 6, one side of the display often lags behind, which causes a wobbling effect. However, the 7th generation iPad mini is rumored to come with an upgraded display controller to ensure smoother scrolling without that annoying distortion. According to Phone Arena, Apple has mentioned that the jelly scrolling effect is a normal characteristic of LCD screens found in iPads. However, user feedback suggests that this issue is more noticeable and potentially more disruptive on the smaller display of the iPad mini. To address this, Apple is reportedly looking into rotating the screen assembly to reduce the jelly scrolling impact. Now don't expect an OLED display for the iPad mini 7. Though Apple has introduced OLED technology in its iPad Pro M for 2024 models. Until now, it was widely believed that the iPad mini 7 would continue to use an LCD screen. Moreover, display expert Ross Young predicted that the device might feature a 120 Hz refresh rate. This is something to be happy about. Historically, iPads have never been known for their cameras, and we don't expect them to stand out in this department. Still, a camera upgrade is needed at this point, especially since it's already 2024. The iPad mini currently features the same 12-megapixel rear and 12-megapixel ultra-wide front cameras seen across the rest of the iPad lineup. At this point, nothing is set in stone, but there are whispers that the iPad mini 2024 might bring features such as the photonic engine, Apple's technology for improving photos, especially in low-light conditions. Potential updates could also involve ProRes video recording, audio zoom, stereo audio capture, and portrait mode with portrait lighting support. iPads are often used as a hub for movies, games, apps, and more. With only 64 gigabytes of storage, the base model of the iPad mini 6th generation doesn't offer much space. It becomes even more problematic, especially when you're away from home and need everything stored locally for easy access. We expect this time Apple brings some extra space in the storage section. With the increasing size requirements, 128 gigabytes of storage should be the minimum. Tom's Guide provided us some insights regarding the RAM. Moving from 4 gigabytes to 8 gigabytes of RAM would make a noticeable difference in multitasking because it will lessen the pressure the current iPad mini faces when handling multiple tasks. According to Macworld, the upcoming iPad mini's major selling point is likely to be its next-gen processor. Initially, there was no word on which chip it would use, but it's now assumed to be the A18 chip, shared by the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus. To be honest, we don't see the iPad mini featuring an M-series chip in 2024, but if the launch slips to 2026, it might not be off the table entirely. Who knows what Apple might do by then? Phone Arena says that an A17 chip would put the mini on par with the iPhone 15 Pro models in terms of performance. Additionally, the new iPad mini is expected to support Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3, which aligns with the latest standards found in Apple's recent products like the iPhone 15 Pro and the latest Macs. These wireless advancements have already been incorporated into the newest iPad Pro, iPhone 15 Pro, and most of Apple's latest Macs. At this point, we can't confirm the exact pricing, but we can make some informed predictions. Apple raised the cost of its latest generation devices after maintaining stable pricing for many years. It's therefore possible that the iPad mini 7 could stick to the current price of $499 for the Wi-Fi variant and $649 for the Wi-Fi plus cellular version. That said, if an old screen is introduced, a price increase wouldn't be surprising. In terms of release date, nothing is yet confirmed by Apple. Based on earlier predictions by industry experts, the iPad mini 2024 could come to light somewhere in the second half of 2024. The latest rumor about the iPad mini 7 states that this bad boy could come in 2026. The good part is that it's expected to ditch the LCD screen in exchange for an OLED one. That will be worth the wait. So that's all about the upcoming iPad mini 7. Cross your fingers and wait until it comes to your hands. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.